Hey guys, Tempicrow here. We're about to enter a game of League of Legends. On the blue team we have Lee Sin, Lulu, Syndra, Garen and Safari Caitlyn. On the red team we have Vi, Zyra, Miss Fortune, Sona and Galactic Renekton. Skin Wars even. Safari Caitlyn is a legacy skin, but I'm just gonna call it even as they're both looking very fine. In the jungles we have Lee Sin versus Vi. On bottom we'll have Miss Fortune, Sona versus Lulu, Caitlyn. Middle will be Syndra versus Zyra. Top Renekton versus Garen. Interesting, we'll see how it goes. We have Sona's Crescendo, Bullet Time, Strangletorn. Vi can easily get past the front line that is Lee Sin and Garen to get to Caitlyn with her ultimate. So we'll see, and of course Renekton with his stun and his AoE ultimate, same as his brother's Nasus, so we'll see how that will go. We are about to enter the game. It was, I think, 1 minute something, so 3 minutes, about 3 minutes in. Even on the gold count, nothing very exciting happening as of yet, so we'll see how that goes. So far the blue team is slightly ahead in farming, but there's just a small margin distance. I think extremely super heavy, like 100 gold difference. Let's see, bottom is being definitely trying to be more evened out. Red team was pushed back a bit. Not sure if they know that Lee Sin is there. They do now, as he safeguarded through that pink ward. Very bad judgment call from his team. Red team has their ward, both laning bushes warded as well as the tri-bush, so he could not get in that way. Now he's in trouble. He could be the first blood. They are continuing to chase, even a flash. His shield was taken out and Sona picks up the first blood with her Q ability. Now they're in trouble as Miss Fortune, as Caitlyn and Lulu go there. Lulu finishes off Sona, and that was a double kill for Caitlyn as she took out. There was a kill for Caitlyn as she took out Miss Fortune, but Zyra finished her, and Syndra will probably take Zyra. Zyra is safe, she's on her own turret, but that bottom was just insane. Kill for a kill for a kill. In the end it was 3 for 2. Not that bad, but not good as well. Top, Garen is harassing Renekton. Not sure. Oh, that's Renekton's home. Not sure why Renekton thought he could fight Garen, especially a Garen who started with 5 potions and cloth armor. So far nothing much happening. Miss Fortune returning to her lane with that Vampiric Scepter. Vi coming up for gank. They continue to chase him. Renekton gets ignited and he picks up the kill. He will survive the ignite, but Lee Sin is there as well. He misses his Q, cripples Vi. They continue to hammer at him. They continue to chase. Vi gets Q'd. Lee Sin picks up the kill, and not sure if Renekton can do anything about it, making it a 1-for-1 exchange. Lee Sin Q's Sonic Waves a minion, but doesn't follow it up, as Renekton could have used that using Slice and Dice. Stuns him, stuns Lee Sin, but pulls back his Flash and Ignite on cooldown. Zyra pushing middle, almost getting that turret to 50% health. She is slightly behind on CS. Renekton diving in and using his ultimate to try to survive. Garen is chasing, so is Lee Sin. Q lands and Lee Sin picks up the kill. Very poor judgment Vi in that bush trying for a ward, Miss Fortune trying to bait, getting quite a bit of damage on herself. Sona has no mana. Zyra coming from behind as well, from that tribush that is warded, so the Caitlyn Lulu combo pulls back towards the turret. Zyra coming from behind using her spitter. Strangleton lands, she picks up the kill on Lulu as Miss Fortune picks up the kill on Caitlyn, and they ping for Dragon. They could do it, 2 dead and Vi and Zyra on full health. They started, it will probably be uncontested. The blue team does see them as they are sitting on that ward, but too far off and too many of the red team, so they can't really do anything about it. 7.5 minutes in, 4-6 in kills in favor of the red team, 2,000 gold difference in their favor as well. Syndra picking up her blue, literally. And Zyra doing the same. Renekton is slice and dicing and staying quite even in damage and health. Damage dealt and health to Garen. Garen picked up Doran's blade while Renekton is rushing that Warmogs with those double rejuvenation beads and Giant's belt. Lee Sin picked up a Giant's belt, and the AD carries are pretty much dead even in items. They're poking at each other a bit. Caitlyn dropping very low. Is Miss Fortune, she has her bullet time. If she can get it off nicely, Syndra coming up from behind, gets exhausted by Sona. Miss Fortune doesn't kill Caitlyn as barrier saves her, but Sona will go down to the ignite of Syndra, and Miss Fortune is surrounded by 4 members of the blue team that give the kill to Caitlyn. Zyra is behind, in trouble, trying to come around to help her teammates, but too little, too late. She runs, leaving a spitter behind, but it won't catch anyone. There's a Lasher. Vi gang successfully on top as the red team's Zyra is still running for dear life. Renekton is up there. He is on full health, or as close to it as he can get. He's clearing behind the ward, behind that enemy turret. Zyra gets stunned right into the wall, uses Strangleton, flashes away into safety, manages to catch Syndra and drop her to quite a bit of health, and she manages to escape. Renekton is there as well. Not sure if he can catch them. He sees Syndra, scares her away by coming from behind, catching Lee Sin in his own jungle. Zyra turning back, they decide it's not worth it. They're on their turret, in between 2 turrets. They don't have the health nor the ultimates to go in, so they pull back. Garen chasing, not sure if he'll be able. He stopped Renekton from not sure why I'm rolling my R's so much today. Chase. Vi goes down. They are slightly slowed by the spitter. Renekton picks up the kill on Lee Sin. Graves. Garen picks up Zyra, and they barely, and Renekton barely survives the damage from that wild growth Garen and poke from Lulu. Caitlyn picked up a kill on bottom as Sona tried to help Miss Fortune. Really not sure what happened there. I just saw that the announcement that Caitlyn picked up a kill on Miss Fortune, and as it seems, Sona will not survive the damage dealt from Syndra. Close. Syndra even forced a flash out of her before taking the kill, so that's not entirely bad. Now let's see. Ninja Tabby on Garen, longsword and Doran's Blade. Renekton getting into his lane with 2 wards, some healing potions, and a Warmogs. Amplifying Tome goes on Syndra as she is focusing that first item to be Athene Unholy Grail. Zyra has double Doran Ring and needlessly large rod. We see BF swords on both AD carries, 49 CS on Caitlyn, 321 score, 61 CS on Miss Fortune with 232 score. The gold is 3600 on Miss Fortune, 3400 on Caitlyn. That dragon really helped them. They're still slightly in advantage in the teams. Miss Fortune getting caught yet again. Miss Caitlyn will sure as hell pick up the kill, maybe even with her ultimate. They are chasing, they're turret diving. Miss Fortune picks up the Caitlyn picks up the kill with Q, tanks the turret as Lulu can't anymore, uses her ultimate to pick up a double kill on Sona and walks out. Not good. This is not good whatsoever. And it's strange because Sona is the sustain support. She has the heal, the slow, the damage, the stun. Renekton in trouble, but he uses his ultimate just as Vi comes around using her ultimate. They are hammering away at Lee Sin while Renekton is keeping busy with Garen. Garen picks up the kill and they turn around for Vi, who is forced to flee. Miss Fortune is coming around to help, but not sure if that is such a good idea. Vi is low on health, uses her Q, Lee Sin flashes away, and they continue to chase. Sona on bottom alone will farm a bit while Miss Fortune is pushing that lane. Uses her bullet time for nothing and continues to hammer at Garen. She turns around and starts hacking at the turret. Syndra recalling Garen as well. Lulu and Lee Sin are going back to that top lane. Miss Fortune took out that turret, making it a 1-0 in turrets. Dragon is back up. Zyra takes out the middle turret that she is working hard to get at, fluffifying Miss Fortune, and Wildgrowth goes on Lulu. They exhaust Miss Fortune and Lee Sin picks up the kill. If she was a blonde champion, I would say what's wrong with her, but this way I really don't know why she's staying in such dangerous situations, overextending, not pulling back. Renekton will die now because he tried to help her. He is ignited, slowed. They continue to chase after him. Syndra joins in to fight. They turret dive, ignoring the turret, and his Renekton Slice and Dice won't be enough to save him. Lee Sin, leaving that turret ward there, picks up the kill as he queued or safeguarded onto Garen. Sona in trouble. The first turret for the blue team goes down on the top lane, and they continue to rest. 15 minutes in, 15 to 18 kills in favor of the blue team. 2000 gold, 500 gold difference in their favor as well. 2-1 in turrets. The red team is still in the game because they have more objectives done. Zyra shutting down Garen. Syndra killed Vi, and Zyra is trying to stay alive versus two of them. Syndra forced to recall as she's on no health, and Zyra will stay on top and free farm. Bottom, Caitlyn pushed that lane. Quite a lots of wards in that bottom. They have quite a nice coverage on their backs. Lulu warding the blue buff. Red team is losing this game hard. You wouldn't tell by the gold count by the dumb moves they're doing. Caitlyn is unstoppable. She used her net to walk through that wall, dodges Vi's Q. Lulu will go down. as Renekton is using his Slice and Dice to get her, and his ultimate picks up the kill. Miss Fortune finally shuts down Caitlyn, and the red team thinks for Dragon. If they take it, it will be their second Dragon of the game, and it will keep them in this game as well. Lee Sin is there, he is on low health. Dragon still hammering away. Vi picked up quite a bit of damage from Syndra's ultimate. Lee Sin finally went down to the lovely enticement of Zyra and her plants. Garen getting caught by the same snare. We continue to chase Syndra poking from afar. She's low on mana, so she can't do that much damage. Also, Garen picked up a Giant's Belt. Let's see the gold differences. On top, 79 CS on Garen, so they're pretty much even, and he's going to farm up now as that top pushed quite a bit. So he is now 7 CS above Renekton. 333 score on both players, 100 gold difference, 5,400 on Garen, 5,300 on Renekton. Jungles, 4,900 on Lee Sin versus a 4,600 gold on Vi. As you can see, I'm looking at these numbers in the brackets. 5,500 on Syndra, 302 score, 102 CS versus 110 CS Zyra, 413 score, and she's on 6,300 gold. So 1,000 gold difference in the middle. Very nicely done. 1,000 gold difference here in favor of the blue team. 6,400 gold on Caitlyn, 6,000 gold on Miss Fortune. 9 CS difference. And not even going to try to say anything about the supports. Vi in trouble as most of the blue team are chasing. Nice crescendo from Sona. Stranglethorn catches 2 of them. Sona forced to flash. Lulu goes down. So does Zyra. Not sure if Zyra will be able to hit anything with her passive, but it was 1-for-1 in this exchange, which was actually 5 on 3. Renekton joining in as Miss Fortune is pushing and free farming on the bottom. While low on health still continues to chase, picks up a kill on Caitlyn. Will go down herself as Lee Sin picks that one out. They continue to chase. Renekton does have his Ninja Tabi and Chain Vest, but not enough for the magical damage that is Syndra. Nice dodge from Sona as she dodges the Sonic Wave from Lee Sin. They continue to chase. Garen hacking, trying to hack away. Nice ward placement from Lee Sin to safeguard, and Syndra picks up the kill while Miss Fortune pushed bottom the whole way to the inhibitor turret. She is definitely using this to farm up. She out-farmed Caitlyn. Still didn't out-creep her, out-kill her. She has a full Bloodthirster working her way towards that Black Cleaver. Syndra picking up Giant's Belt, so I'm guessing that Rylai's will come off next as her Lashers do slow, and this would mean more slow. Sona picking up Pink Ward. She has the Kindle Gem and Philosopher's Stone. We see double long swords on a Renekton, so we could be seeing another Brutalizer and another Black Cleaver. As I mentioned, Miss Fortune is going to get that. Vi still has her Madred's Razor up, so she didn't get Wriggle's Lantern. Caitlyn has Zeal and Everest Blade, so she will be going for Static Shiv. Not yet though, as she picked up, I think Zeal was her last item that she got. Actually it was Everest Blade. Miss Fortune using Bullet Time to scatter them away. Renekton jumping in, using his ultimate, doing quite a lot of damage. Stranglethorn and Crescendo got 2 of them. Miss Fortune picked up a kill on Garen, who killed Sona. Vi finished off Caitlyn, and they continue to chase as it is 1-for-2 exchange, actually 2-for-1 in favor of the red team. Sonic Wave from Lee Sin did land on Zyra, but they are pinning to retreat as they don't have the health anymore to fight Nat beneath the blue team's turret and Syndra. Thankfully she doesn't have her ultimate, but they really can't fight. Lee Sin will go down as Renekton slices through him, and they continue to chase. Miss Fortune goes down as Syndra's Q hit her, and Lulu is down as well. So it was 2-for-4 in this exchange. I am counting the earlier fights. Syndra with her blue buff managed to get her ultimate up again, almost killing Renekton. Garen is here as well, already 50% health. Zyra goes down as she slightly overstepped and got pummeled by Garen. She picked up Rabadon and Rylai's, as I mentioned, Brutalizer on Renekton, Black Cleaver on Miss Fortune. We will be seeing 3 Black Cleavers on the red team. Interesting, as Vi picked up Sansar Cape and Brutalizer. The blue team pushed that middle lane to the inhibitor turret. The red team is pinging for the dragon. Lots of things happening. They are farming, they are killing, and from the looks of it, the red team is better at farming and doing objectives than the blue team, but the blue team has a better team composition. They know when to fight, when to recall, they're not forcing anything and they're getting the kills. And if they can continue to do that, they will win. 4-4 in turrets, 24 minutes in, 1000 gold difference in favor of the red team, 24-18 in kills in favor of the blue team. So yes, the red team has the gold because of the 30 dragon of the game, the early turrets that they got, but they're also better creep killers, or better farmers, to say in that way. Bullet Rain, I think it's called, that ability. Make It Rain was down to slow them down a bit and kill the minions. Crescendo catches only Lulu as Sona picks up the kill. Double kill for Caitlyn, double kill for Sona. 2-for-2 in this exchange for the moment, and they managed to save that turret, although it's on 50% health. Sona still hacking away, almost killing Lee Sin, who safeguarded to Garen. And Sona warding that bush. Quite a bit of warding done from both teams, especially that blue side where Baron is and the enemy red team's base. Red team is pushing, they will go for that last laning turret of the middle. I'm gonna take it. Garen being pinged to come middle, while the red team is pulling back. They wanted to go top, but they decided it's time to pull back, and Caitlyn picks up the kill with Static Shiv's passive on Miss Fortune. 9-5-4 on Caitlyn, 4-7-5 on Miss Fortune. Vi goes down, not making it a double kill, making it an unofficial double kill on Caitlyn as too much time passed, and the blue team will go for Baron. And Caitlyn is actually gaining up on Miss Fortune's Miss Fortune's creep farm. So they are definitely doing that. Nothing can be done. The red team is on no health, Vi still dead, and the blue team uncontested picks up the Baron, finally taking the goal lead in the 26th minute of the game. They are 1 turret down, but 8 kills up And 1000 gold up as well. Syndra picking up her bloom. She has Rylai's, Athens Unholy Grail, Ionian Boots of Lucidity, and Blasting Wand. So you could be seeing Void Staff next. Shouldn't that would not be such a bad thing, as she doesn't have that much magic penetration. She could be going for Abyssal Scepter, she could be going for a multitude of items. She could even be going for Rabadon. I'm not even going to try to gauge what or bet what she's going to take next. Caitlyn took Last Whisper and a Giant's Belt, so we will be seeing a Warmogs on Caitlyn. And Miss Fortune picked up Zeal, still no Everest Blade, so I'm guessing she'll be going for the Phantom Dancer. Renekton finished his Sunfire Cape, so he'll be doing more AoE damage. As I was saying, Everest Blade shows up on Miss Fortune, so Static Shiv it is. No oracles yet. The dragon will be coming up soon. Zyra picked up the Seeker's Arm Guard, so we could be expecting, or we will be expecting, Zhonya's Hourglass from it. Ninja Tabby done on Renekton from a while now. Home Guard Boots on Garen made, as the red team did push that 2 lanes to the inhibitor turrets, while they only have 1. First inhibitor turret of the game goes down as the blue team pushes towards the red. Zyra low on health, they continue to chase. Lee Sin tanking that bottom turret. Sona's ultimate only catching Lee Sin. And they take out the inhibitor and pull back. Zyra is slightly behind. She was out of the fight as she got low on health but managed to live. Dragon just about to be up. The blue team wants it. That will definitely increase their gold lead, as it is 5-5 in turrets. Both AD carries have a full Bloodthirster. Nothing unusual. 2 Black Cleavers and a Last Whisper on the blue team. 2 Brutalizers and a Black Cleaver on the red team. We see Giant's Belt and Ruby Crystal on Vi and Ruby Crystal on Renekton, so he will be going for the Black Cleaver next, while Vi could be going for Black Cleaver and then getting Warmogs, or maybe even Randuin's Omen. Lulu has Bulwark, still no Shurelia from her part. Lee Sin picked up the Giant's Belt and the blue team goes for the dragon, and they got it uncontested. You could be seeing a fight as Caitlyn will get caught, but Garen flanking from behind, will chase them away and the blue team will pull back. As I mentioned, blue team was losing early game, but they're getting very close to late game. Caitlyn picking up the kill with her ultimate, ace in the hole. On Zyra, making it a 5-on-4, and the blue team can push now safely. Miss Fortune getting caught on Wolves, Garen taking the kill. And they go for the bottom tier 2 turret. It's kind of strange calling them tier 2 turrets, or last laning turrets, before the next inhibitor turrets. They'll go for the inhibitor. Lulu has the Oracle. Sona still doesn't have it. Vi still has her Madrid's Razor unmade or unupgraded or unsold, so keeping hold of that. First Nexus turret could be in trouble as the blue team is pushing with those super minions. It's almost down. All 5 of them getting caught in Sona's ultimate, but Zyra was too slow on Strangletor, not being able to capitalize better on it. They chase in. He did protect that Nexus turret. Renekton jumping in with his ultimate and Sunfire Cape dropping them very low, but there was no damage as Miss Fortune was dead and just recently got up. She continues to chase. Thankfully she stopped thanks to the pings of her teammates. They take out, though, the blue team takes out the top turret with that huge minion wave that they had on top, that they had there. They're definitely opening the red team. 10 kills difference, 32 minutes in 3 turrets difference in favor of the blue team, and 53,000 to 49,000 in gold. Just horrible. White Staff did get picked up by Syndra, as well as the needlessly large rod, so we should be seeing more damage from her while she's on her merry way to get the Rabadon Death Cap. 647 and 137 CS on Garen and 10,200 gold versus the 183 CS, 446 score Renekton with 10,100 gold, so they're very close. The two of them have always been very close. Miss Fortune getting caught yet again as she overextends. Oh my god, woman. Caitlyn will pick up the kill with her ace in the hole as Garen and Syndra did enough damage to allow for that. Lulu getting caught in the, well, she pushed middle. Caitlyn coming flanking from the side with Garen and Syndra. They decide to pull back, that it's not worth it fighting 4 on 5 because their AD carry was dumb. And I am apologizing for calling someone dumb, but really, how stupid can you be? Zyra getting caught and Garen taking the kill with his ultimate, just executing her on the spot. They take the last standing inhibitor turret, they go for the inhibitor, and with the full force of the super minions coming from all 3 sides, they will be going for the Nexus turrets as they are 5 on 3. Sona's ultimate catches 3 of them, but Zyra is dead and cannot use Stranglethorn. Fight goes down to Syndra, who got Wild Growth on her. Renekton ignited, Garen picking up the kill, and Sona just standing there mute, looking what the hell is happening. They take out the first Nexus turret, the second Nexus turret, they go for the Nexus themselves as only Sona and Miss Fortune are alive and her bullet time will not do anything. Victory for the blue team.